Join us every third Tuesday of the month at 2 a.m. for the Token Jazz Hour. That's every third Tuesday at 2 a.m., the Token Jazz Hour.
You're listening to Jazz Hour. My name is Dan O. Whoa. This is a very special edition of Jazz Hour. We've got Jippy on the beat, of course. Jazz Hour is every third Tuesday of the month at 2 a.m. Now that might be kind of late for some people. It might be past your bedtime. You need to make some decisions. You could set an alarm clock if that's what you need to do. Perhaps you could get some snacks ready so that you've got something to snack on while you're listening to these fresh beats. Okay, so have a think about it. You know, keep yourself hydrated. These are things that you should be able to do without my advice. My name is Dan O. You're listening to Jazz Hour with Jippy.
2 a.m.
And you're going to be hearing some special, fresh cuts from an album called Fresh Tracks for Autodidacts.
Rap relatives, I wonder what'll happen next. Rap relatives, I wonder what'll happen next. It's outrageous, egregious and preposterous, like a drum kit being played by an octopus. Come and rock with us and listen to Dr. Puss. Puss in Boots always carried a blunderbuss, but only for protection. Don't play me close, I'll have this mic up in your midsection. I'm only joking, but bow down, there's a new king, you're choking. Look, I had to buy a soft bristle toothbrush, cause my dentist said I'm always brushing too rough. And it's too damn hard like my raps are, and my teeth are getting worn out like a keto. In the 80s, these phases don't faze me. My raps carry cadence through caves down to Hades. Yeah, dances with the demons. Shout out to David Stevens. I don't swear, I just say good grief and crumbs. Shout out to all the mums. Shout out to the canteen lady. Ayo, cheese and salad. Need a battle rap, but I went and wrote a ballad. And I got a cavalier attitude with the food that I grab on the run, not one to sit and brew. Yeah, the dude abides, but life could be a ride like a slippery slide. Rap relatives are people in your family that you make tracks with, upper rap variety. So I guess I got a couple rising up like the Hubble Space Shuttle. I use a telescope to see what's out there, so climb in and let's begin again. Don't stare, take a picture, it'll last longer. There was a picture in the scripture that made you all stronger. But if you feel perplexed, I wonder what'll happen next. Yo, rap relatives, what up? I wonder.
Exactly, verbatim in the way it was stated. Yeah, I said rap music made us related, right? It's auditory, I can hear a resemblance when different parts of speech appear in a sentence. Didn't mean for rap to be a marital conflict. She said take the mic where it was wanted. So downstairs I held it wearing a gauntlet. Had some dexterity, it was ergonomic. To take it off, I loosened up the gauntlet buckles and wrote raps while I was at my aunt and uncle's. Brought memories to my frontal lobe, back building at a bus stop in front of Lowe's, counting bars. Kept pronouncing all the words. Even counted ones where alcohol was served. Stumbled on so many bars, I was thinking either I rap too much or have a problem drinking.
Rap relatives, I wonder. I wonder what'll happen next.
The Token Jazz Hour.
Is everybody ready?
I saw a guy at the shops who was buying some chops. With a 10-gallon hat on his head, he looked tops. George Bernard Shaw said to never wrestle with a pig, so I never have and I never will, you dig? Dance a jig if you're tired of feeling crummy. Wear a bib if you're gonna spit the dummy. Play gin rummy like you were Elwood T. Baker. I trained my dog to bring me the paper. The trader took it to my neighbor instead. So I may not be well read, but I sit here and make up raps in my head and keep a pad and a pen by the bed. And if I can't sleep, I jot down my version of 3 feet. Then I count sheep like Bo Peep and Mother Hubbard. My raps are so rugged you should listen in the suburbs, or in the city, or in a town, or even further out in a space station. You could listen on the couch.
And I'ma drive to the gas run out. And I'ma drive to the gas run out.
Yeah.
And I'ma drive to the gas run out. Either crash or rap till his mask come out. And I'ma drive to the gas run out.
You hear that?
And I'ma drive to
I'm on that click-clack, check it like Mavis speaking teachers typing. Mind your stance, cause it's really Rene Lesperance. In a trance, in the jungle like a toucan. All the white macaw, all these rappers in a flat arm. Don't moan when I'm on the dog and bone. I'm prone to fights of fancy in the zone, and I'm coming home. These rappers doing it for show. Yo, what's your name? My name's Dan, oh, I bend raps that get your brain. With a fresh flow, some people call me D-Fresh. From when I play basketball and run the beat test. Perhaps this rap song does not exist, nor will it ever exist. You get the gist, well I insist.
And I'ma drive to the gas run out. And I'ma drive to the gas run out. Yeah. And I'ma drive to the gas run out. Either crash or rap till his mask come out. And I'ma drive to the gas run out. And I'ma drive to the gas run out. Yeah. And I'ma drive to the gas run out. Either crash or rap till his mask come out.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I should like very much to introduce to you once again this evening the two members of my group. And a great organist this kid is. And he's also a good drinking partner. It is time for us to feature once again now the musical talents of these two gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, do yourself a favor as you listen to beautiful arrangement on a song called
We'll take a second to sit down and tell me how you felt. I used to do karate, but I only got to yellow belt. Still enough to scare the neighborhood bullies. They ran down the street like they seen the groovy ghoulies or something unruly. My power glove was ready, a fistful of change at the quarter-deck deli. Helipads waiting at the top of the flats. I dodged water balloons when I was under attack. But it all makes sense when I look into your eyes. Want a snack for your cat? Go to Jippy'S Pet Supplies. And if you want to fly, go to Jandakot Airport. Or play sport, you could go to Wally Hagen. I've been saving up my money in a piggy bank. The rest is buried at the bottom of my fish tank. Make rappers walk the plank, lampoon buffoons like my name was George Crookshank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank. Lampoon buffoons like my name was George Crookshank. If you have a second, maybe you could check my pages. I got an old friend that I haven't seen in ages. If we catch up, it'll be like no time has passed. A reunion of the cast of a show about your own life. Hey yo, this is my own life. Splice film with a penknife, make scenes. Some friends disappear but they're in your dreams. And then you see them in the street eating ice cream. Like pistachio with a green mustachio. Is this a message sent from 1993? Yo, or a portal, you could be immortal. Hurdle with a gurgle through time to battle fiends. Like the purple people eater in a crater. This mic is like a hot potato. I mean potato, frequencies, radio, walkie-talkie shaking, taking off and here we go.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank. Lampoon buffoons like my name was George Crookshank. Bull sharks swim in the Swan River. Shadow in the water and it's giving me the jibbers. I cook kippers, hung up my flippers, retired to the lounge. My dog brought me my slippers. Ectoplasmic spasmodic, sip the gin and tonic to the audiophonics. Jippy flips the beat like the cap from a bottle. And when I grab the mic I'm coming at you like an axolotl. I got stuck on the Bounty's Revenge. When I was a kid, you know I went to Stonehenge. And I thought I saw a druid who was nodding his head to the beat of the Sound of the Dead. So jump up if you wanna get down, and if you don't, just stand still. Head to the crossroads, you could make a deal for real. Be the top dog if you wanna run amok. Clap like a seal when it's time to power up. Come on now. Make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank.
Without no hesitation,
make rappers walk the plank. Lampoon buffoons like my name was George Crookshank. Shout out to Jippy'S Pet Supplies. You want a snack for your cat? You know where to get it.
Whoa.
I hope you're feeling relaxed. I hope you're ready for a fun ride through a sonic landscape. Something new, something fresh. In fact, some fresh tracks for autodidacts.
I have an approximate location.
I have the computer study on unidentified flying objects.
Thank you.
Life magazine on April 1st, 1966. Published a picture of an unidentified flying object taken in Perth, Australia.
Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center of Earth for innovation. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center of Earth for radiation. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center. I seen a rhino get rhinoplasty. Stop for a pasty, no need to be nasty. E equals MC squares and not vandals. Squares wear socks and sandals. Squares wear socks and sandals. I'm too hot to handle. I got an eternal flame like the Bangles. Mangle your ankles, might rankle the rappers who simply can't fathom my angles. It tangles and ties them in knots. I'm rocking the spot. So whether you're into it or whether you're not, or whether the weather is hot, this rap terrapin is better than your crew. You lose cause you're irrelevant. A person is not a person called Simon, it's a citrus. I'm climbing the beanstalk like Ivan. Basketball ain't netball, both have a net and a ball. If you're told it helps you reach the top shelf. You could write a story but not be a real writer. If you copy other writers, you're a biter. Yoga is different to yoga. Yoga is closer to Frogan. Exercise a lot and you have no gut. Or don't, who cares? Not me, see? I've been everywhere that you wanted to be. A robot is the sound that a frog makes, but frogs aren't toads. Toads turn into princes in old chosen books. Look, I keep on keeping all my coupons already to help you save the day like I was Freddy. Dinosaurs and dragons may share some similarities, but dinosaurs don't breathe fire, there's some disparities. The vagaries of life are a mystery to most. Toast is bread, but it's burnt a bit. Don't boast if you exercise, just do the damned exercise. Afterwards it feels so good to be alive. Sit for a while, alligator is a crocodile. Smile for the camera, listen to your grandma. Spook is a spectre, is probably a ghost. A scepter is held by the foremost leader. I be the real rhyme, say a rap attack. Whack MCs lack the facts to bring it back. Slack like the 90s guitar slung low with a band t-shirt and a summertime glow. And I'm so laid back that I'm quite unflappable, so natural. Shout out to Pterodactyl. Ooh, is this seat taken? I'm making a promise to keep the rum shaking like Rex in effects. Yeah, feeling well rested. Wait for a second cause we're coming to the best bit. Horse is a knight and a castle is a rook. So for Pete's sake, take us to the hook like, did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center of Earth for innovation. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center of Earth for innovation. Did you ever play Civilization? Journey to the center. Some things seem similar but really aren't the same, like taking a shower or standing in the rain. But if you stand in the rain with some soap, then it's a shower. And if that's your thing, then I say more power to ya. I record demos on my computer. Jippy flips the beats like Bermuda. Flip shirts, Beach Boys, drinks and umbrellas, propellers and triangles. My raps are newfangled. I dangle these whack rappers out the window as the wind blows. Actually not really, I just keep them in limbo. Like they saw Medusa, here's a spruce mooser. Wild goose chase through space and back to home base. I'm running late for an appointment to buy some ointment that's gonna make everything sound poignant. I'm running late for an appointment to buy some ointment that's gonna make everything sound poignant. I'm running late for an appointment to buy some ointment that's gonna make everything sound poignant.
So how you feel about all the new school rappers nowadays?
Yo, man, we be checking them out. You know we be listening to them. They alright, but they alright. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are real good. Some of them getting up there and stuff like that.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. You're a new school rapper yourself, dude.
Yeah, thus spake Zarathustra. I grabbed the mic, hit the stage like Frankie Rooster. Got that fire when we said it, and yo, I run the town like my name was Brad Pettit. Shout out to the Squeegee gang. On the microphone they make a measly clang. Your raps are all baloney though. I'm calling phony, yo. We bring it back like two-tone puffer jackets, make a racket like Galactic Steffi Graf when we graft. When I'm heading to the studio, I like to take the rough, paddle downstream to the Bigton bars. Me and Jippy coming at you like Pink and Grey Galahs. What? Like Dougal Maguire and Ted Crilly could have had a record deal, but they said we were too silly. Is that really the deal? Or merely a creation like Mary Shelley made a monster surprise you like a hamster in a hamper, a vampire camper at Nanga, an angler in the desert, or like yoga, a dessert like blancmange. I'm on like sponge and then I'm gone. Let's take it back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we wanna go back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we gotta go back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we wanna. Let's take it back to the Bigton bars. Come on. Feeling kinda dusty like a cheesel. These rappers are weasels. They're all about to crumble like Birdie Beetles. They use the heels of the bread to make sandwiches. I can rock the mic in 3 different languages, but not right at this minute. Sometimes you don't know what you got when you're in it. Sometimes when you're in it, gotta flip it like a pancake or it disappears like Mandrake. I went to Jumbo Video to see what I could see, like maybe get a new release plus a free weekly. I took back Tarzan, but that was from Starland, plus one about a dude who was made out of marzipan. Yeah, that was ill. I was getting kinda hungry, bought a bubble of Bill. Then I went past the jetty. The bubble that I blew lifted me like a balloon, and I saw some people rave from their Benetti. Check it out.
Some fellow in Perth, Australia. Yeah, he's going to get a pleasant surprise.
Anything else, Sergeant?
No.
Yeah, we wanna take it back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we wanna go back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we gotta go back to the Bigton bars. Let's take it back to the Bigton bars. Come on. Bigton bars. Yeah, we wanna go back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we gotta go back to the Bigton bars. Yeah, we wanna. Let's take it back to the Bigton bars. Come on. Yeah, we wanna. Yeah, we gotta.
I want to go if I have time.
Shout out to the Squeegee Gang, Duckman, everyone at the Quarterdeck, Steven Stevens, Texas Pete, the whole Jandakot Airport crew, Mother Hubbard and the Sea Hag, live and direct. Jippy is on the beat.
They're actually attempting to do, for them, relatively commercial music. And it came out sounding like what Top 40 may have sounded like had Martians listened to it and done their own versions.
Right.
So on one hand, there are very commercial things on it from my own point of view. But at the same time, it wound up being a conglomeration or a mixture of all 1960s, sort of 1960s bubblegum hits or trashy hits.
Like the Yummy Yummy and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yummy
Okay.
Yummy, My Baby Does the Hanky Panky, Ballad of the Green Berets, etc., etc.
Our fans at home who are used to much more mainstream music, maybe you could tell them, offer a warning, if you will, for what to expect here.
Well, let's see, that's a good challenge.
The records are hard to get. They're not available through the normal commercial means. Is that right?
Right. There's no actual distribution. It's something that we hope to take care of soon. But as of right now, the records are only available through mail order. Lack of commerciality.
Welcome to Australia. Oh, this is Australia? Shit, I'm in the wrong place. What are you doing here, really? Here? Yes, in this country. I'm looking for the meaning of life.
Question of the day, sir. Meaning of life. Ma'am, can we ask you about the meaning of... No? How about you? What's the meaning of life to you? Okay, now wait a minute. Don't walk away. Tell me.
Well, walk with me then.
Okay, all right. Now, we'll walk up the street here.
Be more specific. You gotta come out and tell me what you mean. You want the meaning of life. The meaning of life to me is survival for the fittest, bro. And you got to survive. If you ain't surviving, then that's when the problem get on, the mental stress get on your brain. See, too much stress and strain on the brain make you go insane. I'm not scared of nothing. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
What is the answer? What is to the whole the answer? There is no answer. There is none at all. What is the answer?
We are not smart enough to figure out life. I feel like life is tests, a bunch of tests. And we get a lot of answers right, but we're not gonna figure it all out, because if we figure it all out, there's no reason to be here. So all the way to the end, you know what I mean? So we can try as much as we want, and we can come up with a good routine to live by that can get us through and be happy with that routine in life. But, you know, so many people are just trying to figure out what it's all about, whether it's through Christianity, church, and those people believe in that, or Islam, and, you know, Muslims believe in another way, but I feel like we gotta go. If we really wanted to understand it, it's beyond, it's not possible. Sometimes I think too much. It doesn't stop.
Fresh tracks for autodidacts. Jippy'S and Dano back at it.
And little did we know that when we recorded it, it would be voted the #1 song by the GMA in Nashville, Tennessee. No program would be complete without this song. I'm not even going to tell you the title.
What about a request? What would you like to hear? Something that you'd like to hear? I'll play it only if I know it. How am I feel about it?
I had a pet turtle in a terrarium, but then he broke out and became a kind of scary friend. He would roll around the house on a skateboard and lasso my fondue with a mic cord. He got bored once and invited people over, made out like he was the owner, played poker like an ogre in a toga, said he was the heir apparent, cause his uncle was a turtle baron. And if I disagreed with anything he said, he'd go into his shell and maybe whack me in the head. So I called the park ranger and made out like the turtle was a stranger.
I knew that better. Oh yes it is.
It's gonna get better.
I knew that better. Oh yes it is.
Gonna get better for ya.
I knew that better. Oh yes it is.
Gonna get better. Oh,
I knew that better.
yes it is.
It can't get any worse, it could only get better.
Saw something in the sky like a flying saucer. I looked again, it was an actual saucer thrown by my neighbor. Milk was spilling out on the pavement. Road workers staring like cavemen. Everybody wants to battle me, but their raps are so whack that their teeth have cavities. Call the cavalry, please decrease your babbling. I'm coming live and direct with this guarantee. My verbalistics insist you get with this, like anarchistic mystics rockin' paralinguistics. You're second hand like Elizabeth's bookshop. I'm the one like Tip Top, good on ya, word to your mother. I rock raps over rhythms from my brother. So just bounce like a flippity gibbet and do the fandango whenever we hit it, huh? It's gonna get better. Gonna get better for ya.
It only gets better, it only gets better, it only gets better.
Gonna get better, oh.
What's the emergency? By the tone of your voice, I say it was an intergalactic calamity.
Got cash, do the monster mash. Do the mashed potato across the crossfader. Do the alligator, do the sprinkler. Do the Henry Winkler if you wanna. Do the Rip Van Winkle and the Rumpelstiltskin. Do the Kirk Van Houten on the mountain. We're sarsaparilla like a soda fountain. We're caterpillar like a garden outing. You could do the jerk or the frog or the Freddy. The shimmy shake Urkel, you could do the Humpty. But don't bump me, yo, I'm in the area. Like a food fight in a cafeteria, look. I seen people do the Loch Ness Monster. Undercover like a grouch in a dumpster.
Yeah, whatever.
Do the dribble on the flip like a squiggle of your hip. Take a nip of this tipulus we ripple. It's gonna get better. Gonna get better for ya.
It only gets better, it only gets better, it only gets better.
Gonna get better, oh.
It only gets better, it only gets better, it only gets better.
Well, that's the beauty of this stuff, sir. It just keeps getting better and better.
I bet it does.
I had a pet turtle living in a terrarium, but then he broke out and he became a kind of scary friend. He would roll around on the skateboard through the house and do all sorts of other weird stuff. Unfortunately, this track got me into a whole lot of trouble with my landlord.
Old magazines in the waiting room. They got old magazines in the waiting room. I thought I saw a magazine from 1992. They got old magazines in the waiting room. Old magazines in the waiting room. They got old magazines in the waiting room. I thought I saw a magazine from 1992. They got old magazines in the waiting room. Look, played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played chess in a bulletproof vest, cause Jippy'S getting zippy and it put me to the test, yes. Played a game of old maid and just maybe it made me the man I am today, I can't say. A bird swooped down and stole my book of raps. Bought a hypercolor t-shirt from Diamond Apps. Took a nap, in fact I took several. Woke up to the sound of an kestrel screeching in the tree outside my bedroom window. Called up my landlord, she didn't do a thing though. Now I've got this buzzard, so I'll sleep in the cupboard until it flies away to Egypt for the summer. Or if it doesn't, I'll probably move suburbs. Or I could roast this bird and make hors d'oeuvres. But it could be endangered, it could be quite dangerous. It could at least ask for my pages back. I got outrageous slack tendencies, oh yeah MCs take note when I quote Dr. DeSoto. Dug a moat around my house with a drawbridge made out of matchsticks, don't want a mortgage. Played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played chess in a bulletproof vest, cause Jippy'S getting zippy and it put me to the test, yes. Played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played a game of Travel Scrabble with the Grim Reaper. Now I'm back on the mic like an anteater. Played chess in a bulletproof vest, cause Jippy'S getting zippy and it put me to the test, yes. Played a game of old maid and just maybe it made me the man I am today, I can't say.
For those of you who've never seen our kind of show before, we would like to tell you that we do, we think, a relaxed sort of a show. There are people that are watching us for the first time that think they have to stop eating the food just to watch, they're hurting our feelings. Now, the first thing we tell you is to go ahead and eat your dinner. The food is tremendous. They got a lot of trouble bringing it from Howard Johnson's, and we don't want to waste it up here. Also, later on, if you care to dance, some people like to dance, we have a bus that'll take you to Pier 66, and you can enjoy that. Anyway, for those of you that haven't seen it, we will do a lot of songs in this show, beautiful tunes like Who Can I Turn To, written by Spiro Agnew, that'll be in this show. As Long As She Needs Me by Aristotle Onassis, that'll be in there. And a beautiful song that we've been doing this past year, written by the Pope. The Pope wrote a song, and it's called Those Wedding Bells Are Breaking Up That Old Gang of Mine. That takes care of those things. Meantime, here's one of our favorite songs, and why shouldn't it be?
Well, we've got some of this new music, you might say, that you've brought in from a recording. If you could describe what we're going to hear here.
Well, it's kind of it's a heavy album. I suppose it's classed as head rock, really.
Mm-hmm. And it'll follow right next to this.
There's a little introduction.
Right. Okay, let's hear that.
Well, I was gonna take a drink from the fountain of youth, but the line was so long I bought a bottle of vermouth. A moose appeared in my dream and he told me that things aren't exactly what they seem. Never be mean to anybody and try not to worry. Don't scurry around to put your head in the ground like an ostrich. You could flip the script and do something that they can't predict. We keep running, 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 we keep running. Well, I'm coming at you fresh like I'm straight out of the cooler. Born in South London like Slick Rick the ruler. I wanna swoop down, yo, she could hula. One for the ages like Fabian DeFreitas, yo. I'm not afraid of traversing ancient mazes. I incinerate like skulls from fire mages. Check my pages, my rhyme books are stacked up. And when I grab the mic, you better keep your trap shut. Trap shut, man. Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo. I make rappers disappear like they were dodos. Classic on the track like a pack of ice Vovos. And there's a turkey on the hill who speaks gobble gobble. Got a triple word score when I was playing Boggle. The Tuggetees toggle is a great innovation. I had holiday plans but I took a staycation. Do you have to pay for the holes in Swiss cheese? Hey yo, I rock mics with the greatest of ease. Got the skills to pay the bills and yo, I bring the niceness. But it took me 4 goes to get my driver's license. On one attempt I actually crashed, and the front fender was literally mashed. A lot of rappers round here yakety yak, but I only spit facts. Yo, he only spits facts. A whack rapper with a record deal is like a mule with a spinning wheel. So how does it feel when things get rocky and things get tough? When I spat for polymats, man, the raps were so rough. From the top of Bluff Knoll, I extol the virtues of the cinnamon scroll. From the top of Bluff Knoll, I extol the virtues of the cinnamon scroll. Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo. Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo. Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo.
This is Commander Universe. At any moment you will receive an emergency assignment. Therefore it is very important that your equipment be prepared for immediate blast-off. Come on.
Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo. Piranhas in the paddle pool, cannibals on anti-roadshow, yo.
You got on the air today. This is it. Just to announce that.
And don't come round here again.
I was living in a share house, and it was a spooky situation. The neighbours were growing some oversized Venus flytraps, which were a hazard, and basically it was a very uncertain situation.
We're going to update it a little bit. We're going to show you the updated version of one of these songs right now.
Write a rap before midnight or you turn into a pumpkin. Cassette tape in your back like your name is Teddy Ruxpin. Tailspin in the jungle, flip it on a scribble tip. Everyone's on BMX's, why you got a pogo stick? More Nesquik than Milo, like Otis. When you quote your quotes, you're looking like a diplodocus. Stick your neck out, see me standing at the checkout. In super value, this mic cord is a lasso. And don't invite a vampire into your crib, because if you do that, you might be struggling to live. And a mummy might be funny when you're watching on the telly, but if you try to run away from one, your legs will turn to jelly. Like, do the funky gibbon, do the funky gibbon, watch out. It's late in the evening and I thought I heard a shout, but it was just the sound of my neighbors digging in the backyard, making vibrations in the earth, immersed in the turf like Bert from the trapdoor. Couldn't see his face, like his name was Dr. Claw. Raw like, yes, y'all. Round here, gargantuan plants in the garden, Venus fly trapping them. Spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, Ayo, I went to the window of my house and saw a bunch of spooky peeps who were standing at my door. I asked a fellow lodger, who are these reprobates? She looked at me blankly and said, I thought they were your mates. I don't have any friends who are this spooky. What about Mookie? Nah, he's just a bit kooky. What's he doing these days? He's studying kabuki theater in Japan. Now back to the plan, Jan. These spooky peeps have been giving me the shivers like me timbers. Look into the future in the embers of the bonfire quagmire. Don't get it twisted. Your kingdom could crumble like a Kingston biscuit. And I'm moving out of town. I'm on the first plane out of here. Gonna change my life and get it into a different gear. See me on a Learjet in full effect, playing castanets in a mariachi set, you bet. Or join a band called Grievous Bodily Clams, play underwater in a coral grandstand. Yeah, it could be amazing. Oh wait, this dream's fading. I'm back on the mean streets and rattled by these spooky peeps. Spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps, hey, hey, spooky peeps, I seen those spooky peeps.
And what's this? Creatures from another planet. And these creepy creatures are spying on our world. And what are they looking for?
Wow! You scared me.
Well, according to my interplanetary dictionary, these spacemen have come to Earth to find two typical Earth people to take back to their planet.
It was a spooky situation.
Wow! You scared me.
Comes as a surprise to me. I remember being knocked out of my socks.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I wish I had a tape of that. I know somebody got one. If anybody out there got one, let me know.
You're listening to Jazz Hour. My name is Dan.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Yo, live on the mic to infinity.
We've got Jippy on the beat, of course.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. to infinity.
And away they go. Everything is now weightless. Objects not fastened down will float in the air.
And I'm hoping that you are listening with both ears open. Reach inside with your little finger very carefully now and get all the wax out of your ears to make sure you hear this very clearly, very carefully. Guess what? We'll just make it up as we go along. And if you don't like it, we'll fine you $50 trillion. $1 zillion.
Anybody else wants to know this, but I am so curious as to how many, if you have any idea, how many unreleased songs done, cut, unreleased, how many songs do you have unreleased? Do you have any idea?
I kind of don't like to speculate because it's upwards of 1,000, but...
songs that are done that could in fact just...
Yeah, it's upwards of 1,000, excuse me.
Hey over there. Hey Mr. DJ. Next time you play a record, make sure the needle's in the groove. Oh yes. The edge doesn't sound so nice.
I am of a certain vintage, meaning I'm not the youngest rapper on the scene anymore, but at the same time, don't get it twisted, I'm nobody's granddad.
Hey yo, listen, I'm an old dog, these are all old tricks. From the old world, back to Mixoplex. So your old man running from the old bill heard a guy yelling that there's trouble at the old mill. In the old days, people got born old, turned cold, dry like clamoring for old gold. I'm so old, I'm forever at the Cairo. Yo, I'm so old, I write notes down in biro. On a napkin, wrote another rap in, writing old songs, use tongues to get at them. When my old raps fall into the toaster, yo, I'll be the best in the biz, like some gags just never get old. Like the one about the horse with the long face. You look like you're from outer space. And face it, these races have all been fixed. Maybe my best raps have all been. Everything's listed, don't get it twisted. I'm not old school, I'm just old, I missed it. Miss what, man? Whatever just happened? Something got broke, I'm still listening to Tone Loc on cassette tape. Wait, you're not serious? I'm dead serious, I wrote something, here it is. It's a letter to my past self. Back to Super Value where I used to stack the shelf. Don't get into education, but I did, I used to watch Claymation on the station with Michael Tunn. Now all I wanna do is rock the nation like. It might seem unrealistic, but like I said, man, I'm so old I missed it. I'm not a mystic, can't see into crystals, but my rap flows attack whack MCs like water pistols. I tried not to get old, I tried cryogenics, but I got so cold, a team of medics had to revive my body, I was stiff as a plank. Went to the bank, took out my life savings, took up life saving, but I saw strange things in the water. I thought I saw a sawfish, I fought a barracuda with my bare hands, plus I fought a bear once, but that was a Care Bear. Damn, I feel so old today. I can only make references to games I used to play or shows I used to watch. I'm bopping on the spot, but surely life has gotta be more than Fraggle Rock. Wait just a second. With time we gain both knowledge and perspective. My only directive is keep it reflective, looking for clues like a microphone detective. Looking for clues like a microphone detective.
DT's bugging telephones.
Looking for clues like a microphone detective.
DT's bugging telephones.
Looking for clues like a microphone detective. Attack whack MCs like water pistols. Wait just a second. Looking for clues like a microphone detected.
Is that it?
No. Heard a guy yelling that there's trouble at the old mill. Like, something got broke, something got broke. I'm still listening to Tone Low.
Y'all know what this is.
When the feds bugging telephones. It's 6 years ago now, and I waited all that time for your new album. I found it 3 days ago. As genius as you are, eh? It's crazy. I hope to speak with you one day. Yeah.
What do you know? That fish has turned into a chicken. After him. He ain't gonna get away this time. Hey, wait for me!
Now they offer also a three-piece dinner. You get 3 pieces of chicken in a similar batter to the Kentucky Colonel chicken. However, it is not quite as greasy. And I found their batter to be just a little bit tastier, and the chicken itself.
Mother flippers, yeah, check it out now, check it out now, check it out now. Yo, fish to chicken transformation, saw it with my own eyes waiting at the train station, saw a hooded druid muttering an incantation. The next minute I witnessed the affluent mutation. But what, something so freaky, infrared eyes and yo, it looking so beaky. I mean it had a beak, obviously it had a beak. I avoided eye contact, shuffled on and took my seat. Still caught the train, yeah, cause yo, I hate the bus. Stuck my head into a magazine to avoid the fuss, but as luck would have it, it alighted right next to me. Paused for a moment, then it spoke so eloquently. Right now I'm a chicken and I used to be a fish. For my next trick I'll change into whatever you wish. I was bamboozled, bugging out, bug-eyed. I stammered to the chicken that I wasn't really qualified. Jippy and Dano back at it. Oh. Yo, this is Dano. When I'm not writing raps, I'm thinking about letters. O is for ornithologist, optometrist, orchard. O is for onomatopoeia, oxymoron, ordinance, obelisk. O is for offer. What's the latest offer? An octopus.
Octopus. Mystical monster marine. Octopus. Come on. Octopus. Yeah. Octopus. Octopus. Monster Marine.
Hey, don't forget about the Olympics and outfit.
Yo.
I saw an alien sailing into orbit, made a sign that said the end is nigh, but it seemed morbid. Plus it's not true. Moved into an igloo, but the ice kept melting, so I ran around like Pingu just to stay energized. New place advertised. Eyes in the sky, keep your eyes on the prize. Applied for a flat, not enough room to swing a cat. I used to beat tubs and record to dat, but now I play my hi-hats. Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat. I booked a room at El Cabello Blanco, laid back and slack like Rancho Relaxo with Del Boca Vista. I'm playing canasta and metamorphosizing like my man Franz Kafka. In a cafe with Hermann Hesse, I wrote an essay about living life on the expressway. There's only so many hours in a day and only so many days in a week. It makes me weep. So what you wanna do, huh? What you wanna do? What you wanna do with your time? I'm coming through like my name was Agamemnon. Did you get the memo? I spent half the day just recording a demo, and they say time is money, so I bought myself a stopwatch to make sure I step correct, like playing hopscotch. Top-notch material, wrapped chocolate hobnob, here to wallop MCs from here to Vladivostok, or at least out to Spearwood and Bibra Lake. When I grab the mic, you know I never hesitate. Haircut like Kojak, call it a throwback. When I was at school, I drew shapes with a mathemat. Now I play my hi-hats. Now I play my hi-hats. Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat. Look, I rock mics like a paleontologist rocks. It's Jippy and Dano on the jukebox. Sold my Honda Civic, bought another Honda Civic. Then I sold that Civic and bought a Benz. Isn't it funny how things change and rearrange from the Wombles of Wimbledon and all the way to Grange Hill. Shout out to Phil, shout out to Dan Burke. I'm in the valley like Spider McGlurk. 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 Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat. Now I play my hi-hat.
Now those Aussies are really coming up with something, I swear. Kids are walking up to me now and saying, hey, Dan, you're great on television. I gotta say, hey, you know, we did those shows so long ago that I feel like an old man. What's a dinosaur like me doing in a modern music studio like this? I don't know, I haven't figured it out, but I'm glad I'm here. And we've got more to come right after this.
Yeah, I snaffle raps from out of the duffel bag, tag Hufflepuff, tap track, get on a puffin' scrag. Muffle bad, rappers ruffle feathers, tussle goons tag, rugged rascals round rugged rocks when I'm running back. I'm on the track like the Gobbledock monster, top of the muffin to ya, microphone bazooka, beluga whale, the only candy with the cookie crunch. I got a hunch he won't be making it to lunch, cause this is breakfast, microphone detective, Colonel Mustard with a lead pipe in the ballroom, huddle round the cauldron, through the phantom toll booth. I could have sworn I told you get chomped like Robert Muldoon.
The most powerful.
On the mic I'm so bad, but
bad as in good.
If you would, throw your hands up. Legendary creatures, anomalous phenomena. Always used to punctuate correctly when I was coming up. Using commas for commas sake, like it's common sense. Rocked apostrophes like earthquake, particles falling. I'm honoring this calling. I'm bawling for lost languages. I'm going all in. Gabba gabba, hey hey, do diddy. When I grab the microphone, rappers get into a tizzy. I'm busy. I told you I'm battling your whole crew, so get out of the way or pay homage when I roll through. I don't care which. I'm going sped, yep. I'm not a misfit. I'll change it up like switch hits or Rick Smits when I get into the system. A rip, kick, flip. Lyrical afflictions, and I'm giving you some wisdom. Now you gotta figure out the facts and the fictions, and we do it like that. Jippy's on the beat, hey hey, bring it back now.
I told you, this is a bad, as my man Egyptian Lover says, this is bad, and this is a bad album, and I mean bad as in good.
Well, this was very popular several years ago, and yet, in the 70s, and yet it's still very good to listen to.
Yeah, it gets you moving.
It does.
Hey, I bought a brand new flannel. Not a flannel shirt, just a flannel. On the microphone, I'm like an animal. D-Fresh, hey man, where's your fennel at? Got handled by the bourgeoisie back at the beach and the train track, the main act. Light heavyweight 88, we'll check it. In 88 it was great, cause in 88 it was 8. And in 87 I was 7 and so forth. Now I wreck mics on account of my flow force. And now I hurl raps at their heads like tomahawks. We burn mics like a vandal or a Visigoth. I don't wear sandals, I don't wear Birkenstocks. A mangle ample ankles, sing it back like a day pack. We're so laid back, we write this in our sleep. It's like, hey, hey, look, I got this new gazebo, plus a robot servant like R2-D2. I mean a robot savant, Rubik's Cube, it's already been done. Octopus in the pool, just don't go in the deep end. I'm sleeping on a fold-out mattress. I'm practiced in the art of relaxing. This track's in for all your listening pleasure. Yeah, I'm like Larry. Yeah, I'm all leisure. Yeah, I never said I was a legend. You said that this isn't the tale of the Iliad or Odyssey. My modesty is policy. Still you're asking me who we be? Who? We're grabbing records like we're Steve Weeby, and we're running the game like twin galaxies. Hey, we're the monkeys. People said we monkeyed around, but if you really want to get down, we could help out and try to belt out this rap. There's no doubt on the mic transistor. Got the good stuff like a cooler sister. Play Twister, rock like Xanta. In Noah's Arcade like lemonade was a popular drink. A lot of rappers get chopped in the blink of an eye. I'm flying with a line of design and the way it all worked out fine. Check it, yo, I never wore braces. Just got straight teeth and the faces of all my friends are etched in the spaces. And all my life's laid out like a racetrack. I said I never wore braces. Just got straight teeth and the faces of all my friends are etched in the spaces. And all my life's laid out like a racetrack.
So what kind of music do you do?
You've been listening to Jazz Hour with your best friend Jippy. My name is Dan O, special guest for this show. Look, Jazz Hour will return next month. Until then, go pick up fresh tracks for autodidacts.
Hold up.
Hey, while you're at it, you could get rough raps for polymouths too. This has been a whole bunch of fun. I'm hoping that perhaps Jippy might invite me back sometime. I don't know. What do you think, Jippy? Huh, he's not saying anything.
2 a.m.
フレッシュトラックス4オートディダクツジピ&ダンオー
That's what the world been missing right here. Let it ride out. Best kept secret.
Like the direction, that whole direction, there's a definite direction in that, and it's bridging a lot of gaps. It's also satisfying yourself, and also it's a challenge to try and satisfy the people, because you're labeled, and you've got to get out of that label and just be seen as an artist. Yeah, and that's the thing. Especially, I find it easier being what I am. It just got to the point where it was like, okay, I'm gonna stand up and play because
we gotta get up. Yeah,
because we gotta get up.
The music sounded so that kind of thing where you're going, okay, we got to take it to the next level now. You know, it's not just sitting here. It's you know, it's fun time. Let's go. And the intensity was just so high that there was nothing else to do but get up and take the stage with you. You know, drums, everything. Just throw everything up in the air and see what happens when it comes back down. You know, it was just out.